So when we launch on 1inch, what type of volume are we going to be expecting? And is there any marketing associated with it? And what are the trader benefits for it?
Sure. Great question. So 1inch is another form of a swap, like Uniswap. It is one of the largest in unison with Uniswap that's available to any DeFi DEX style trading platform. Again, it's not a centralized exchange like a Coinsbit or a Coinbase or a Binance. And just to remind everybody, centralized exchanges, those operate differently with order books than the DEX, the decentralized exchanges, which 1inch is one of those. And the benefits of being listed there are anybody who uses Trust Wallet or MetaMask, whenever you're trading, you may realize that it sources from 7 different swaps to generate the best price, the best slippage, the best gas fees for the wallet holder. And it compares them almost kind of like a Expedia or Travelocity, how they search all the sites and they come up with the best options. That's what those wallets have the capability of doing. Well, what it's comparing is different swaps, and 1inch being one of the next largest to Uniswap. It's a part of that ecosystem, and it will not only allow just a different place to be able to do your swap, but it will finally give us the little blue tick mark on Zerion. For anybody who uses the Zerion wallet, whether it's for trading or just, I know a lot of people, myself included, I like having it to take a look at just as a reference. Right now we have CoinGecko listed on there, which is one of their qualifiers. 1inch is another one. So once we're listed officially on there, which we're in the process of doing, we'll have both the 1inch symbol checked and we'll have the Zerion symbol checked, which will give us 3 officially, giving us, again, the official blue tick mark for Zerion, which so many things that we've done, whether it's the coin market cap listing, which was a big deal, our first exchange, which is a big deal. These are the keys that open doors, and you may not go through each of the doors immediately, but the more doors we open, the more possibilities and chances we have to find our spark and our catalyst for all the amazing things and initiatives that we have going on. The more the merrier. And again, that's our mindset, is to get as many places to find this project, to buy this project, and to be relevant everywhere and anywhere that we can. So 1inch is another stepping stone that will allow us to do so. As far as the volume, it sources the same way Uniswap does. So again, it's a swap, so it's very similar, but again, it's going to work hand in hand and coincide with Uniswap.
That's beautiful. To piggyback off of that, do we have any other exchanges in the works?
Yeah, we do. We've been, I mean, it's not like we just all of a sudden drop communication with the exchanges we were working with before, and our goals and our mid to long term goals for certain exchanges, which we're very confident that we'll be able to, once we get to the time frame that's needed to be on some of these exchanges, which again, Binance's of the world, Coinbase, they have actual time frames that you have to qualify. You can't just be, oh, this is a great project and you're a month old, you can be on here. Not only is that not the case, there's a lot of check boxes you have to check. So we're in constant communication with other exchanges. Our goal right now is to have Coinsbit have this take off, which it should. It's in the process of doing. There's a lot of factors which we'll go over. But there's no reason to, again, we'll hear that word, prematurely jump to the next thing when this hasn't been perfected and we haven't reaped the full benefits of what we're going to get from being on Coinsbit. And it's not just we're on Coinsbit, that's it. No, this is a long-term thing. There's going to be a growing base for many reasons, including our staking competition, which should launch either tomorrow or hopefully Wednesday, but definitely this week, which will have a couple $1,000 for anybody who's going to be staking on that platform, which again is our targeting of European users for that exchange. But the more and more holders we get there, again, the more and more recognition that we'll gain as a project, and we'll be able to parlay that and utilize that with ongoing talks with other premium large tier exchanges. So we have those in the works right now, knowing that all of our US residents can utilize both Uniswap and in the very, very near future 1inch as a swap, and be able to get our valuable PEEPS in their wallets, in their DEX wallets. Again, we have that on lock. There's no reason to spend energy, time, and prematurely jump to something when we haven't already reaped all the benefits of what we have in place right now, which we'll start seeing, I'm telling you, with visibly more and more as things start actually taking effect, which some things literally, they take time because they need the information. They need the data to be able to populate all of the corresponding sites. So 1inch is in the very, very near future. Other exchanges are definitely in the works. But 1inch is what we're focusing on as far as expansion for right now.
Awesome. That's actually really great to hear. So will we be able to buy PEEPS directly from that platform? And I don't think a lot of the community members are really familiar with 1inch. What other things will we be able to do directly from the site?
Sure. So 1inch is a mechanism of Uniswap as a whole. Like I said, it's kind of, when you think of the Travelocities and the Expedias of the world, it will filter through all the different pricing and ways of getting, whether it's your hotel, your flight, whatever have you. It's the same principle here. So it's not a completely different method that we need to use. It just gives all of our PEEPS and new coming PEEPS that want to get a hold of our token, when they utilize MetaMask or Trust Wallet specifically, it will provide that additional option, and it will provide, again, potentially better pricing as far as the gas or the slippage that's necessary. But we're not going to need to go to another place. What we will have, again, on our updated site, which will host the platform and ecosystem, we're going to have our own PeoplesSwap on there, where the Uniswap wallet connectability, if that's even a word, the ability to connect, I should say, to whatever wallet you're using will be directly on the site. You don't have to leave. You don't have to click a link to another page. You'll be able to directly on the main page of the new site utilize the Uniswap or 1inch swap capabilities to purchase PEEPS directly, so that you're not needing to go to DEX Tools, you're not needing to go to Uniswap, you're not needing to go to another site. It's all right there. That's the beauty of this site. Everything that could be needed for reference or for data or for whatever it may be regarding this whole entire space with PEEPS will be accessible very seamlessly on the site. So again, I wish I had the site to launch right now for everybody, but all of that will be in one place, in one easy to use, functionality friendly site.